Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe to be a part of the family. Now let's jump into the video. So today's video is going to be another installment in my top 5 series that I've got here on YouTube. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I will link them down below in a little playlist, and I will also put the playlist just up here on the screen for you. If you want to check them out, that is. You don't have to. So today we're going to be talking about blush. My top 5 favorite blush. Now unfortunately I only have high-end blush. I'm just one of those people that has never really looked at affordable blush. I think I've had a couple of blushes in the past from like Rimmel or something, and I just didn't like them too much, especially when trying these ones. So unfortunately the only ones that I have today are the higher end ones. If you're not really interested in looking at those, then maybe click on one of my other videos up in that little box or something. But if you are interested, then stick around. So let's start off with pretty much my favourite blush that I've ever tried, and that is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush. This is in Baby Love. This is pretty much my favourite blush ever. Just look at how pretty this colour is. It's more on the nudie pinky side. It's just a nice light pinky nude. Basically will go with any makeup look. No matter what colour you're wearing on your eyes, what colour you're wearing on your lips, this will pretty much go with everything. And that is why I love the colour. But I love the formula as well. The Too Faced Love Flush Blush is actually a really good formula. They're really creamy, really blendable, and they have a really good pigmentation. You don't need a lot of this to actually show up on the skin. You probably just need to like tap your brush in there once, tap it a little bit to make sure you haven't got too much, and then put that straight on, and that will be enough. These are pretty pigmented and they're really nice. These are about 44 Australian dollars each, and they have I think six colours. They don't have a large range, but they have enough for various different skin tones. This is just the one that I picked out that I love the most because of the shade that it is, and it goes with pretty much everything. I love it. I love everything in these videos, that's why I'm doing them. Next up I have the MAC Mineralized Blush. This is in Warm Soul. Once again I chose one of the colours that I like the most. And this blush is really nice. This is a baked product, so it's more on the drier side. This definitely blends out very, very well. You once again only need a small amount of this, a little bit more than the Too Faced, but you still only need a small amount of this. I've used this quite a bit and you can't even see a dent in this. Same with the Too Faced, you can barely see a dent in that one. These last quite a long time. I don't think I'm ever going to go through a blush, to be completely honest, unless I wore it like every day and kept touching up, which I wouldn't need to do because the blushes are really good, so you know. Once again, this is a really nice blush. This also has a little teeny weeny bit of shimmer through this one as well, which just gives you that nice radiant glow, which I really love as well. Next up we have the BECCA blushes. I have the mineral blush here. I do also like the luminous blush, but more for those days where I actually want a little bit of radiance on my skin. But for those days that I don't, these are the actual favourites that I love. So these are the mineral blush. Once again, I picked out my favourite shade, which is Flower Child, which is more of that nudie pink colour. This is got more of a pink tone to it than the Too Faced one though. So this is very, very similar. This is another one that is really good with pretty much any makeup look that you do. I really, really love these. I remember my dad bought me the Jaclyn Hill face palette, and that's how I first discovered BECCA blushes and BECCA highlighters. And to be honest, ever since that, I literally went and bought almost all of the mineral blushes and the luminous blushes. I think there was only a couple that I kept out because they were very, very close in colour to the ones that I had already bought. So obviously I didn't buy those ones, but I love these blushes. I literally have maybe the whole collection minus 2 or 3. I love them that much that I pretty much bought the whole collection. You know, that's how much I love them. So I can definitely recommend them to you guys. I think these are about $40. So they're more on the expensive side, but at the same time, these are going to last you a lifetime. If you find a colour that you just absolutely love, I bet you this one you won't ever go through in your whole life. Alright, so moving on to something that all of you guys are going to know about, you're gonna know this one. This is the NARS blush in Laguna, that's the bronzer. So this is the NARS blush in Orgasm. So you guys would know this one. This has been on every YouTube channel. Everybody's had this, everybody knows about it. You know, if you don't have this, then I don't know, maybe you've been living under a rock, but I mean, I didn't get this until not too long ago either. I think I got it last year, but everybody knows about it. So this is just the prettiest, sort of like a brighter pink shade. This is a very luminous blush though, so this is more on the luminous side. So for those days where you want to be a bit more glowing, a bit more, hey, look at me, then you'd use this blush. So Orgasm is it's just a well-known shade as well. This and I think Deep Throat, but I haven't tried Deep Throat, so I can't really say anything about that one. But this one is amazing. This is such a beautiful pinky shade. It's got the beautiful luminosity in there as well. This is just one of my go-to shades, especially if I'm going out for a nice event or a night out and I just want that nice glow. I love them. I need to try more of these though. I do have two little like palettes that I need to try, which have got like 6 shades in them or something. I got them last year. They were limited edition. I do need to try them though because I haven't actually tried them. Moving on. And finally, the last blush that I have to talk about today is the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush. So once again, this is more of a luminous blush. It looks like this. It's got a really beautiful marble effect, if you can see that. This is actually quite pigmented. It doesn't look like it with the marble in there, but as soon as you shove your brush in there, it's actually quite pigmented. I'm actually wearing this blush today. And I do like this blush a lot because it does have like the bronzer that I would have spoke about in my bronzer video. It does have that very subtle shimmer in there, which does give you that really nice radiant glow and that really like natural glowing from within glow. It's not glitter, it's not chunky, it's not anything like that, but it does have a really nice finely milled shimmer, which does give you that beautiful radiant glow which everybody loves, and it is amazing. These are more on the expensive side. I think they're $50, but they're amazing. I mean, whenever I get enough money, I'm probably going to go buy some more of these because, I mean, I want some more colours. What one do I have? I have Iridescent Flash, and I know that there's some other ones that I might like as well. They do have Hourglass does generally have palettes which will have a bronzer, blushes, highlighters and stuff like that in them, which they generally have around Christmas time, which are their like limited edition holiday stuff. So if you're wanting to try any of the Hourglass products, I would probably recommend to buy a palette like that. They generally have like the 6-pan palettes, which they did last year. They probably still have them on BECCA at the moment if you want to check them out. Which pretty much will have a bronzer, blushes, highlighters, base powders, you know, anything like that in them. And those are about $100, $120. So you're getting quite a few products to try for a little bit extra, if that makes sense. So yeah, that would be the best way that I would try Hourglass products if you've never tried them before. But all of them pretty much have that really soft shimmer through them, and it just makes them so, so good. And yeah. So those are my favourite top 5 blushes. I hope that this video was helpful in some way. Maybe it helped you decide if any of these blushes might be good for you. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe down below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye!